It's a beautiful day today, and not just because the sun's shining, but because my lovely wife, Christina, is coming home. 9 long days without her, but finally she's coming back. So I've got a lot to do before I go and pick her up from the airport. And my first little job is, I've been waiting so long for that to be disconnected. Now I'm going to disconnect it myself because they're holding me up. Yeah, I didn't tell you that. And the reason I need it disconnected is because of the fuse box. The old fuse box was here. So, yeah, I need to build a secondary wall here. Before we start, we're going to have a very good clear up around this side. We're emptying the house of all the rubble and bits and pieces we don't need in here because it's getting a little bit messy, and we now need to focus, or I need to focus on the final stages of electrics and plumbing. So we need to get this area plumbed in, everything in place, electrics in there, which are almost done. We'll be tidying up all these conduits that we've got floating around and just having a general tidy up, because I've said before, a tidy house. Okay, so first things first, we are now working in this ensuite, and I am here in the kitchen. Henry's just re-establishing where this soil pipe goes for the toilet, just digging it down a bit so we've got a bit to play with when it comes up through the subfloor. And then once that's done, we're going to board this up and pour some concrete so we can build this wall. I'm pretty sure I said that. Anyway, down here, oh, what you got? Is that sweet?
I'm a pretzel. Peanut butter. You're not allergic?
Thank you.
No worries.
Peanut butter pretzels.
With that.
I don't normally like pretzels, but so through here I'm going to re-establish the datum line, our reference line, and get it in here because we need to render this wall. But what I've got to do is set the pipes at the right height for the mixer taps for the shower, which are going there, and the toilet there. Now I know that a sweet spot for mixer taps is about 110 centimeters, 1,100 mil, 1100 paquet. Yeah, you know, 1100 mil from floor level. So if I can get that established, we can get that pipes, these pipes here, chased into the wall, and then we'll just roughly get it where we want it. And the same with the toilet pipe. And then Kevin can render that wall. So let me get these datum lines set up and then sort that out. Except they're peanut butter, but yeah, can't really trace them. It's my established datum line there. So we'll just get this laser onto it.
A new place, a new home, for a while, let me feel alive. Nothing to hold me back, take my time, just enjoy the ride.
Right, so I need to leave for now. I just got to go home because I've got to get Penny, because she's going in today to have her operation to be spayed. Yeah, so Christina's a little bit nervous about this. Penny will be okay, but after what happened to Boris, it's yeah, she's not happy. Well, she's not unhappy, but yeah, she's just a little bit anxious about it. But it's a routine operation, so all should be well. So I'm going to take her to the vet with Christina. I'll stay with her until she's put to sleep, and then we'll pick her up later on tonight.
Hello, Penny. Hello. Yeah. Don't have one of these things with one of these things, because this little puppy sometimes has accidents and poops on the floor. And I've had to clean this thing out several times. We have two of them because we have a different level in the ground here. A little bit lazy, but it just gets up all the dog hair. Right, you ready? How you feeling?
Okay.
Anxious?
So anxious. No, I'm all right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Christina, as I said, has come back from the UK with man flu. And of course, as
That's a love bite, is it?
yeah,
Oh, she won't be giving me love bites later, will she?
no. So yeah, as I said, because of Boris, and those that don't know, Boris are the dog that had an operation. Unfortunately, wasn't a routine operation, but unfortunately didn't make it, but through surgery. And so it's putting us both on a little bit of edge, I think.
Yeah. She'll be okay.
Be alright, it's a routine.
Yeah.
She's
Well,
just
it's
going to
not
hate
routine.
us.
It's not routine. It's once in her life.
It's a routine operation,
Oh, yeah.
is what I'm saying. It's not nothing to worry too much about it. Right, let's rock and roll.
Let's do it. Let's do this. Look at my shoes.
Crazy dog.
Oh my goodness.
Look at that face. Can you not love that little face? So, there we go, we've got this concrete poured there. Tomorrow we'll build these walls in here. The pipes are set at the right angle. All we have to do is extend them to where we've got to do, put in a siphon and things like that. And we've had a damn good clear out everywhere. Swept the floors. These wheels just cementing in the conduits. And through here. We cut these in. Now I need to just get this cut out here. So I've got a little bit of wiggle room and decide what I'm going to do. I'll get those set in, but I'm going to leave that hole there. Once this is ready, I'll leave that hole there, and then we'll gauge our depth for the pipes. Get that down. Now we do have a problem here. I noticed this yesterday. The toilet is going there, but by the time we put the subfloor in, the top of the toilet is right here, which is going to interfere a big time with our window. Now we were putting a 60 by 110, but I think I'm going to have to bring it up 10 centimeters and put a 1 meter by 60 window in there, so the pedra, the windowsill, is way above the toilet. Yeah. These things you don't always notice until you notice. Anyway, through here, this is all swept through, all cleaned. We're just now cementing in conduits and stuff here. And I've just come back from the shops and I've bought some materials, some conduits, but what I've decided to do now is with these conduits, I bought the ones with the cables already installed, because these ones are being laid across the ground and I don't want to put a conduit in that potentially could get damaged before we pull the wire through. And it's quite a long run from the fuse box because they're coming all the way through here. So I don't want to have any problems. So I thought it'd be safer and it's quicker. So therefore cost effective to put the cables in already laid in the conduit, and then we can cement them over like that to protect everything in the floor. Now we're very, very, very close to doing
the subfloors. So this is actually quite exciting. We do have a big push going on right now, and hopefully next week, at some point next week, we shall start looking at putting the subfloor down. Once we get the subfloors down, that's just a big game changer. So quite excited about that, to be fair, because I'm sick of looking at soil. And this is now rendered bit by bit. We're getting there. Tomorrow when he returns, he's going to do this wall, and that will be this room ready for subfloor. And what we're going to do with the subfloor is we're going to break up each room, and we're going to pour some concrete and bring it up to exact floor level, and then we can lay the floor in there, and we've got a natural barrier, so we're not rushed to get all the way through in one go. We're going to do it in stages, probably across here, across all these entrances. We're going to bring up a barrier. Now I do need to look at this, because I've got to think about, because we are putting a damp course down in here, and I've got to think about the break in the doors with moisture. Although even in the winter, all the room we have this rock. This is just rock hard, this floor, so I'm not worried about damp. But I will probably put a waterproof in the cement just to protect it. We shall see. I need to do a little bit of research, like I have to do with pretty much everything I do, because I'm not a font of knowledge. It's a beautiful day. It's very warm, and I'm about to get serious hay fever, but I've got to sort out this land. We've neglected it due to overworked, and so now I'm gonna get this cut and get on with some groundwork I've got to do over there for what's coming. So let's see if we can get this tidied up. This is having a few issues which I need to sort out, because we did steal some bits off this to put on the digger, and so I need to get this sorted, and I do believe we put them back on now, but I think I've got to charge the battery up, so that's a no-go. That's got a flat battery and hasn't been started for a couple of years, so that needs to be sorted, and the grass is too long for it anyway. This thing here is great, but it's a big bit of field, so that's no good, and that's just a waste of space. Anyway, so I've borrowed something off my brother Andrew. Thank you very much, Andrew. Real live, no, Rustic Crow. Link in the description. So I'm going to use his tractor to cut the grass.
Once felt I'm done with the defense. Drove back and climbed over your fence. Had to show you that I was a mess. So you were shrugging your shoulders. I'm closed off, that's what I told you. Soon enough, everything started to change. 'Cause no going back, no going back. There's no going back to your old life.
Okay, phase 1 done. I've got to stop because taking Christina shopping, and we're going to the movies. So, and Andrew's tractor's batteries for some reason has gone flat. I managed to get the ride-on lawnmower going, and I just went over with it to tidy it up. So yeah, if I can get all that looking like that, it'd be beautiful. Good. I'll come back to that later.
I might be going crazy, I don't know what to do. My heart is screaming for you, babe. And what I'm trying to say is that you make the sky look blue, even when it is gray, babe. Every time I'm feeling down, you can make it go away. Your light is shining bright on me, got no reason to be afraid. You're glowing in the dark, you're glowing in the dark, glowing in the dark. I feel it in my heart. You're glowing in the dark, glowing in the dark. Yeah, you're glowing in the dark. You can make it go away. Glowing in the dark. You can make it go away. Glowing in the dark. Can't stop looking at you, you're like a firefly. Guide me out of the woods now. Oh, I think I lost my way, but got you to help me back. Tell me what I should do now. Every time I'm feeling down, you can make it go away. Your light is shining bright.
Okay, where we at? Right, utility room is done. We're just waiting for the windowsills, and all the plumbing is done, finished off there. So that's ticked off, the electrics are up. We had a damn good clear out through here, emptied everything else. It looks a little bit untidy again, but we've been doing some work with, Kevin's been doing the rendering, which he has done this room, or this wall here. All we've got to do is tidy up that wall there, and then we can start putting the conduits in place, ready to go to the fuse box. This wall's done. Through here, I'm just now sorting out the plumbing, and I've also raised this window because we realised that the toilet was too close, so we've raised it, and we're going to put a 10 centimetre smaller window there. Not a big problem. I think it actually looks better, to be fair. What else? Through here, we have built this secondary wall, and I've just got to sort the plumbing out in there as well. And yeah, we're almost there. The cables are in the ground, running to the fuse box for the dining room and lounge area. And all I've got to do is sort out the kitchen. I've just got 3 sets of cables to go in, lights, sockets, and a slightly more powerful one for the oven. And then we can close all this up, which is a big milestone, to be fair. And then we can do the subfloor. So we're only a matter of days away from finishing the plumbing and the electrics. Then we're putting the subfloor down. I would like to have done all the rendering before the subfloor goes down, but time waits for no one, and it's a massive advance by doing it. We will try and work round Kevin, to be fair, because we're not going to come through all in one go, because that's a massive task. We're going to break it up into sections and work our way round, and hopefully it will be playing a game of catch up with each other
But yeah, looking good. The plumbing's all in now, waste pipe's already there, so that's the WC. So yeah, it's getting there, getting there, getting there. Whew, yeah, tired. I'm tired. Hay fever, making me tired. Yeah, anyway, stop whining. Crack-a-dack-a-dack-a-doo-doos on.
Have you ever felt the hair on your arm stand up just cause she says what's up? Have you ever felt the world is yours to take? Like the world is an open road, your life a great story yet untold. Like the future is nothing but what you make. Well, I do.
Back here, I've cut the grass, and on the last video I mentioned that I've got to do some ground maintenance here, and the reason I'm doing that is because we're having solar panels. They're being sorted out in the next couple of days on Monday and Tuesday, and we're going to have 24 panels to power our house, which is very exciting. I'm very excited about this, but we'll get into more details on that later on when it starts going up. But yeah, 24 panels. I've got to get 12 meters by 7 meters level, and it's not too bad, to be fair. This is fairly flat, but it is sloping downhill a little bit, so not a busting amount of work. So I'm going to get the digger over here and just quickly sort it out.
Lay awake until the morning in an ocean so deep. Got a feeling like I'm dauntless whenever you're next to me. 'Cause I've climbed higher than I could dream of. Now using wires, I know I'm falling free. You set me off into emotion where I can just be me. You give a little, but you're giving me just what I need. No time for riddles, you're in the middle of my self-release. You have unchained me. You have yeah.
Okay, first stage done. Yeah, I don't think it's looking any better actually. A little bit more work. Okay, I need a 12 by 7, that's slightly bigger, and then we'll work out where the panels go on Monday, Tuesday. And I do need to dig at some point a trench all the way up to the pavilion, because the inverters are going in there. So I now need to clear all this. I've started clearing it, get this all moved out of the way, and then I'll take a look also at some point at our little water up here, because it is still dripping, even though we haven't had rain for a while. But that is still, you can just make it out, it's still just dripping a bit. So I'm going to need to get the camera up there, the sewer camera up there, and see where that goes, and see if we can determine what that is. But either way, I'm going to have to extend that pipe and get rid of it somewhere, because we don't want that flooding down here in the winter months. Yeah, good. Still got to cut the grass all the way over there. I took my brother's tractor back because there was something with the battery, and I tested it, I charged it all the time, but I don't want to be using a borrowed machine and have problems with it later. I'm not overly keen on borrowing things, because sod's law, they always break. It's not broken, it's just something to do with the battery. The alternator's not charging it up, and it might just be a duff battery. But funny enough, when I drove it back to my brother's, we started it again and it was working fine. It just didn't seem to do it here. So maybe I cured the problem by taking it back.
Okay, so we're going to be clearing all this out as well. I'm doing things a bit arse about tit, to be fair, but it's all about time, and I want to get these up. And we're going to be building a something here, like a shelter for the tractors and quad bikes and whatever else that go in there. All the stuff so that when we clear here, it's all accessible down here. And these panels going on here are temporary, be it maybe a year, but it's temporary. And then eventually they'll go on the roof of this wooden structure, barn type thing that we'll build here. And we'll get them off the land and up there. And that's why I'm not putting gravel down here. I don't want to chuck a load of gravel down here and then when we take them up again, I've just got mountains of gravel to sort out. So we'll deal with the grass grown with some form of robotic lawnmower that will go underneath them and around them, and we'll strim where we've got to strim. So yeah, I don't want to go over the top with gravel, because they will definitely fit on whatever we build there. That's all in the plan. We do have a plan. We have a plan for everything. It's just finding the time to execute the plans. But we're getting there. Right, I'm going to continue clearing, and I'm going to have a cup of tea first, actually. Okay, I managed to clear this area. Just a bit more to do, but I'm going to take a moment to clear here because Christina's not here at the moment. She's out in the car. She's gone to the beach with the grandchildren, and I'm going to quickly clean this, and then I'm going down, where are we, to there to reveal the well that has been overgrown for a little while. That's all done. Not perfect, but I'm in a hurry. And oh, watery eye, hay fever. We do have big plans for here, so stay tuned. You'll see what's going on there. And now I think I'll go down, as I said, to the well. Hello. Hi Penny, hi Esme, hiya. Hello. Hello. Hello Penny. Look at it, this grass in some places, not everywhere, but it is as tall as me. Some of it's blown over, and you know what, doing this has got me thinking about many things. Are we recording? Yes. It's got me thinking about many things. I feel really disappointed in myself. Now I'm going to be open with you guys. I feel very disappointed with myself because Christina and I have had this land looking beautiful, and the well was beautiful, and look at it, it's an absolute mess. I put that polytunnel up because we had great hopes of doing things, and it's been neglected. Now it's all my fault, and it's been neglected because I just don't have enough hours in the day to do everything. And that disappoints me a little bit. Now, I'm not complaining. Well, I am complaining. But as I said, I'm disappointed with myself. I'm inconsistent with my videos lately, and there's a reason. It's because I'm trying to find a balance between work, YouTube, home life and all sorts of things. For example, today it's Saturday and I'm having to get this ready. I've got to cut this anyway because it's a fire hazard and we have to get it down. But because of my busyness as such, I neglect a lot of things. My tractor isn't working, my ride on lawnmower I've got working, and I have the tools to do this. But everything's been neglected and they don't work properly, and I just don't have the time to fix them. So that's my disappointment. The trees, everything, look at it. Oh man. So then what happens is I spend my life chasing my tail and increasingly getting frustrated with myself. Now, I'm coming up with a plan, and I don't know whether this is going to help or not, but with this scenario it gets me thinking, and it involves the renovation, and my thought process there is, don't worry, I'm not going to not do it, I'm still doing it. I just have to, as I said, find a balance of how I show things and what we do. Now, what I would like to find out from you guys is, are you interested more in our home life and what goes on here? Because we do have an immense amount of work to do here. Are you interested in that with me and Christina? Or are you interested in the renovation and seeing that going on? Or do you want a combination of the two? So my thought process on it is that I stop showing so much there and just show you highlights, and as we advance at the end of each video, maybe just show you where we've got to, and if there's something big happening or something that's of interest, show that, but concentrate more here, because we've got a lot of work. And it is starting tomorrow. No, it's not. It's starting Monday with the solar panels, and everything else we've got to do up there. So we can find the time, because if I look at videos that people make, how do I say this? I film everything, and then at the end of the week, I don't look at it until the end of the week, and then I spend all day Sunday trying to sort out a video. But the downside of that is that I cram a lot in, and I have a lot to look at because I don't remember. So I need to sort of, well, recently I've been filming snippets rather than long pieces. And that seems to work a little bit better. But when it comes to here, most things can be shown, or things that we do can be seen within a couple of days. We can do things, and it's not like a week's work. You know, the weather's better, we do a few hours in the evening, and then a Saturday, Sunday, do a bit of work, and I can get a video. Basically, I could have got a video just cutting this grass, but this is going to take me another 1,000 years at this moment in time. So, yeah, I'm just wondering, what do you want to see? I know I've waffled a bit, but I would be interested. I'm going to probably put a community post up and do a little vote and see which way everybody's laying. I think, as I've said, I think people prefer when it's your own house and it's your own life, rather than somebody else's. I don't know. I do know that our views have gone down. They started going up again. I do know they've gone down because things can be a little bit repetitive, hence the reason why I'm not really showing much of the stuff that we do inside the house at the moment, because it's you've seen some in this video, But it's just tedious. It's wiring and conduits and plumbing and blah blah blah, you know, and there's only so much you can watch of that before you lose the will to live. So yeah, I'm going to put it over to you guys. Leave us a comment and tell us what you think. Be brutal, I don't mind. Yeah, just tell us what you think, and we'll see what we can do and see if we can get back to making videos where I actually enjoy doing it. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to clear that. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to add, rather than you watching me do that, I'm going to add a little bit of a video when we repaired this with my brother Andrew back in the early days. I'm not sure what the quality of the video is like, but I'll add it in there anyway, just a little snippet of it. Anyway, life is beautiful though, and it's bloody hot. He's stalking me. Right, the sun is on its way down. I've cleared all round here, stripped back round that tree. I'll clear that rubbish in a minute. Unfortunately, I can't find a pair of gloves to grab these brambles to cut them out, so I need to get some tomorrow and just quickly do that job. But it's looking good, looking good, looking good. Nice to clear it. And I've cleared all the way around that land there, up around the trees. Just gotta, I think I'm gonna take that one out because it's a no-no. And I've been up on the top there and cleaned up some mess with the digger up there. But yeah, getting there, getting there. It's a shame I couldn't get it all done, but as I said, I don't have the machinery at the moment. So I just have to do what I can with what I can. I do have a strimmer, but I just don't cherish the idea of strimming that because I get terrible hay fever. So I'm not going to do that. Anyway, on that note, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you for watching. Thank you always for your support. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. And if you like the videos, please like the videos and share them and do whatever. Everything helps the channel grow, and we do need to grow so we can proceed with everything. Anyway, ciao ciao.